Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Tyranny. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we continue looking for a trainer here in Lethian's Crossing. I always forget about the first name right there, Lethian's Crossing. And if you noticed, almost noticed this before, but there's some positions that let you see way into the distance, and that's actually pretty awesome. I love that. That is pretty much unheard of in games like this. And certainly in 2D games anyway, I think. Let's see what we have. This is the junction point for two waterfalls that pour over the top of the old walls. And that's right, this is Lethian's Crossing. It means, I suppose Lethian is the name of the bridge, the river. It is not. It's Portu Score, the name of the river over there, which is kind of a weird name, all things considered, but it probably doesn't mean anything. It's just a made-up name. And we're going through these houses trying to figure out if we can or can't steal everything that we have around here and meet people. Kalea? No, mostly trainers, hopefully. Kalea and Kallion. Let's have a chat with Kallion. Greetings, Fatebinder. Sorry, I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. If you want to talk to someone, talk to my brother. Okay. You guys sell aquamarine, or have aquamarine. That's very nice of you. Thank you. See you later. And we're outside. Let's continue. Oh, you don't got anything. Shut up. Let's see what we have. We have some potions. That's pretty good. Let's bring that over there because she doesn't have that many, and she needs them because she gets hurt a lot. She gets hurt a lot indeed in battle. So we have Archaean Bronze. That seems like an important character over there. We're gonna go this way. Let me turn on fast mode. Yeah, Olus, Laurent, Merchant. Yeah, we might have. You can do this. You can't do this to me, says Laurent. What's Aura's gonna say? He's not gonna say anything. So apparently he's a ruthless kind of guy. Let's have a chat with the guy. And you know the law, says Olus. These products are contraband. You are not allowed to bring them into our or sell them in Lethian's Crossing. Fatebinder, your assistance, please. I need your help before this brute takes my belongings. What is the issue here? It's robbery. That's the issue here. This soldier stopped me and is going to confiscate my goods. I need you to adjudicate. You know this situation is not that simple, Laurent, but if you wish to petition for adjudication, I will present my case to the Fatebinder. Okay, I'm an enforcer of the Archon of Justice. Once invoked, my ruling is final. Are you sure this is what you want? I will abide to your decision, Fatebinder. What is your... So, Laurent, what is your grievance? We merely wish to sell these items here in town. The goods themselves are not against the law, and there is nothing wrong with them, but Olus is trying to confiscate them. And why are you threatening to confiscate this man's goods? He is attempting to bring goods in obtained from illegal sources. We do not allow Chorus bought products to be sold in Lethian's Crossing. This policy is well known. He should not be surprised that we are taking his goods. What kind of policy is that? Let's see. These goods aren't illegal. Why would you confiscate them? To Olus, let's ask him that. Purchase and sale of items from both the Bronze Brotherhood and Scarlet Chorus are illegal. The law is the law. Just because someone doesn't agree with the law doesn't mean they can ignore it. Really? And you're attempting to sell goods from an illegal supplier? Well, where we got them is of no consequence. The goods themselves are not illegal and are needed in Lethian's Crossing. The petty feud between the Sirin and the Scarlet Chorus has no bearing in this transaction. Okay. I'm ready to make my decision. Actually, I could take a bribe. Olus, nah, that's probably gonna bring the wrath of the disfavored, which I could do with, to be honest. And he's from Lethian's Crossing. I will. This is gonna be a little bit risky. I don't know how the game is gonna is gonna force me to do, but what I'll try to do is I'll ask for a bribe from Olus, and then I'll go with Laurent, if the game lets me, which it probably won't, because that's a pretty underhanded thing, and it should draw a bunch of wrath from this favorite, but I'm gonna do that. So, surely someone of your standing knows how to ensure justice is served. Let's click that, please. You sully your title with such petty demands, Fatebinder. I will not pay you to choose the right path. Oh. Okay, well, I'm ready to take my decision then. Do either of you have anything else to say? These goods can benefit the people of Lethian's Crossing, and it will be a waste to destroy them. We should be allowed to sell them here. These goods were obtained through illegal means. They should be confiscated. They are breaking the law. Everything else is irrelevant. Well, I never heard of such law, so I don't care. Let's see. So, the goods will not be confiscated, but instead be distributed for free. That's an interesting decision right there. I think that actually goes towards what Laurent is saying, so I kind of like that. Let's see, Olas may take the goods. Nope, Laurent can keep his goods and sell them in Lethian's Crossing, while his resources may be suspect. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with that. Apparently, I mean, if he says the law, probably my fault. I'm gonna go with this one. And the goods will not be confiscated, but will instead be distributed to the townsfolk for free. And I gained wrath from both of them. Oh, I love that. Fantastic. I love when people hate me. But Fatebinder, how can this be? We agreed to stand by the decision, Laurent, and so we shall. The Fatebinder has spoken. Move along. It is a shame that such blatant disregard of the law is allowed, but I swore to stand by your ruling. So be it, Fatebinder. Actually, it's not any disregard of the law. Let's see. So the law, where do you purchase and sale of items from? Yeah, there's no purchasing or selling of items from anybody going on in here. So there we go. That's what you get for not training me, by the way, guys. For not training me. I will remind you, that's all I'm asking. Right now, that's all I am asking is please give me somebody that will train me.
Right.
Yeah. Good day, my fine friend. Could I interest you in all manner of provisions? There's no telling what may befall you on your travels. Could you tell me anything about the seal? I found it in Vendrin's well. I don't recognize it, but one of the other merchants here might. Between us all, there has to be someone who has seen it in their travels. Okay, let me see what you have. I know we'll find something you need. Okay, well, you do have stuff I need, but I don't have the money for that. Ooh, man. Huh. Tier forged bronze great spear. Right? Yes, indeed. That's what it is. It's a little bit of an increment in terms of DPS. The recovery is a little bit too high, though. The 4.4 seconds, that's pretty amazingly terrible. It's a two-handed weapon, though, so that's a different thing, then. We do have some pretty good stuff. I'm not gonna buy any of that, yeah, because I'm not crazy. I will sell some of my... No, don't compare. I'm screwing it up. I need to click on these things. There it is. That's how we do it. Sell all the normal weapons, and then I'll worry about the other ones. There it is, because for right now I don't need the money. These would give us good money, though, and quite a lot of good money. Look at that. Seriously? Yeah, but for right now we are fine. When you need them, we'll come back, but that's good enough for right now. Thank you very much, sir. I will see you in another occasion, but not right now. Can you please direct me to a trainer, please? Please, a trainer! Merchant Basila. Okay, maybe she knows something about this whole affair. Greetings, Fatebinder. Come and have a look at my wares. Good day to you. Might I interest you in all manner of provisions? Okay, so do you know anything? Basila looks at the seal for a few moments and shakes her head. Can't say I recognize it, but I don't really get into affairs outside of Lethian's Crossing unless I have to. Archiant Bronze might, though. He seems well-traveled. Okay, I've seen him before, so that should be okay. She sells sigils of Frost and Lightning. Those are actually not that expensive. I could buy them. The problem with these, however, is that I don't know if I know them already. I don't think... Yeah, I know that one, but not this one. The Sigil of Frost. I could buy that. That'll be an interesting thing, I suppose. Let's do that. Let's spend a little bit of money. Not be stingy as I usually am. That actually cost me 5, not 2. It costs 5. Yeah, I thought it cost 2. There it is. We can now learn about that sigil. And I still haven't looked at my... what is that? Oh, incomplete charcoal rubbing, yeah. I still haven't looked at my thing. What is that, by the way? Other. So that's all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I need to look at my spells and all that. But let's have a chat here with Merchant Titus. Greetings, traveler. You look like you could use something or other. What did he say? I don't know. What can I get for you today? Be sure to stock up before you leave. There's plenty of wilds between here and Bastard City. Yeah, I've been there. I come from there, actually. He doesn't know anything about the sigil. Does he sell anything interesting? He sells weapons, but that's about that. I don't need to buy any of that. I will get my weapons on my way. Step closer, traveler. I have something just for you. Do you? Greetings and salutations. The jolly merchant greets you with a smile and a clap on the shoulder. I don't like him. And welcome to Lethian's Crossing, home to the best merchant in the entirety of the tiers. He pauses and winks. That'll be me. Archiant Bronze at your service. He bows. I don't really know if... what? Archiant? Archiand? I have no idea what that means, if it's even a word or if it's a name. I don't know. What can I do for you, he asks. Could you tell me anything about the seal? I found it in Vendrin's well. Let's take a look, shall we? Archiand takes the seal and turns it over. Then he spots the insignia. He quickly deposits it back in your hand and wipes his palm clean. Where'd you get that? Well, it came from a merchant caravan that was ransacked. Suspected as much. Just so far off the normal trading routes. But why there? Why then? Why now? Maybe you could start by telling me about the merchants? He refocuses on you and nods. Of course, of course. The sigil belongs to the Hand Over Quill Merchant Company. His lips tighten to form a violent pucker. What can you tell me about the other merchant companies in the tiers? Oh, there have been several over the years, and they've thrived or smuggled in this new age of law. There was the Jade Marmots, the Lace Fringe, the Linked Rings, and of course the Hand of a Quill. He grimaces at the last one. But don't let me forget the Visitors of Prosperity, the Yellow Moguls, the Tenfold Palor. He trails on for some time. Yeah, tell me about the Hand Over Quill then. They were once a powerful trade organization that, well, let's just say that you didn't want to get between them and a contract. What with Dunon's new laws in the Bastard City, the Quills slunk into the shadows of Kairos' authority, trying to keep a low profile. If you're involved in any of their dealings, stay away. Stay far away. A shipment of iron and weapons went missing. It was found with this seal in a house in Echocall Crossing. He strokes the shadow of his beard growth under his chin. Suspicious, I agree, but war always has its little problems. He waves a dismissal. It doesn't add up. Now, if you can return to the subject of my wares, he smiles and ready to show you some fancy bauble. Well, the weapons were meant for the disfavored, and the Venturing Guard suddenly had iron weapons. The Venturing Guard? Arcan drums his fingers on his mouth and considers. Well, this changes things, I suppose. Changes things? What does Hand Over Quill have to do with the Venturing Guard? Well, first things first, Arcan clears his throat. This will come at a price. If something unfortunate took place and my connection were traced back to me, the consequences would be costly. Well, you know, I'm shocked to find an honest merchant like yourself engaging in illicit trade. His complexion loses some color. Illicit? What do you mean? Well, that bottle. Essence of mazenberries. A deadly poison. A what bottle? Arcan turns, pulling on the end of his beard. He tries to follow the direction of your gesture. There's no... Then his confusion clears, replaced by stark understanding. Of course there's a bottle. And after you tell the authorities that I must have stashed or destroyed it, then it's your word against mine. Am I correct? Well, that's most perceptive of you. Occupational hazard. The merchant lets out a heavy sigh. I should be used to this by now. I have lost the house seal. Well, if you breathe a word of this to anyone, I will denounce you for the liar that you are. But... He looks around to make sure there are no settlers close enough to overhear what is being said. I received instructions from Fifth Eye to use Hand Over Quill to deliver iron weapons to Vengeance Well Citadel. I don't question my orders, I just follow through. I don't know anything else, and that's the truth. Huh. So can I execute you now? Because, are you a traitor? A traitor? So, Vengeance Well Citadel. Yes, he is. But, more importantly, he's following orders, and that is true, but... That's true, okay. So, let's let the guy go. Maybe. Well, I don't really have a choice, but... I'm questioning myself. Fifth Eye here. Do we have any proof of this? Can I bring this to the court? Maybe, I don't know. I'd like to see your wares, then. So I have Addendum Adam, a Trial of Archons. Okay, well, we're gonna look into that. Actually, can we look into that? Oh, maybe it's not gonna... It is gonna disappear. So let's see what he has. He's got very good weaponry. Okay, light leather gauntlets over there. Are these good? They are. Fantastic. They are absolutely amazing. We have some core... Oh, boy, these are seriously expensive. I already know this one. Okay, so do I know the other ones? I know this... I know that, and hopefully I will know the fire. Yes, I know the fire as well. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye to this guy, and I'm going to look at my journal. A Trial of Archons. So basically, the addendum would be these things, right? Evidence against Voices of Nerat. All uncovered evidence will be listed here. So, the Voices of Nerat unleashed the Archon Sirin, who sowed chaos and even enthralled a disfavored soldier. We heard of this when we talked to Sirin, I think. And the Voices of the Rat was using Arcane Bronze to funnel weapons to the Venturing Guard. So they were working with them. What evidence do we have against the disfavored? Disfavored soldiers wanted access to the Twin Rivers old walls. That's... Why? Why would they... I want that. I also want that. It's not a crime, is it? I mean, it is a crime for them, not for me. Because I'm the Archon of Justice. I go in there to kill the Brotherhood of Bronze. Because they're mean and stupid. Mostly because they're stupid, but they also mean, so, yeah. I can respect an intelligent, mean person. Welcome to Lethian's mistress, my lord. Please come in and enjoy. What is Lethian's mistress? Was really that what she said? Welcome to Lethian's mistress. Yes, it is. Okay, well, let's go on in and see what this is all about. Mistress Sophia. What a pleasure it is to see you in my establishment, Fatebinder. It is always an honor to entertain someone of your standing at Lethian's mistress. If you have the need of entertainment or company for a short time, then we look forward to fulfilling these needs. How may I and my entertainers be of service to you? Tell me about your establishment. Lethian's mistress started as a safe place for people to come to drink in secret, but eventually devolved into a gathering place where drinking and... her eyes twinkle as she considers her words. Oh, it evolved into a gathering place where drinking and fornication were both common activities. Everyone needs a way to relax, and I provide one for them. What brought you to Lethian's Crossing? I was one of Lethian's mistresses, of course, and where Lethian went, so did I. She was very adventurous and not really the type to settle down. I may not have gotten all of her attention, but I did end up with a nice business and I've been very comfortable. And if I had to share her with various men and women around town, I was willing to be generous with her time. Do you have food and drink? We have plenty to eat and drink if your desires include those of a less carnal nature. Well, I do like meat, so yeah, because that's where it comes from. That word right there. Let's see what you have. So she sells crappy things. Man, she's look at that! Half a bronze ring for one fruit. Seriously? How good is that? Plus 1 wits for 10 minutes. That's not that bad. These are... Actually, I need to pay attention to these. Because, like, meat gives you might. No debuffs either, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, well, that's gonna be that. Let's continue talking to her. Welcome back! Yes, yes indeed. So, how much do you charge to partake in the entertainment? The price for all the entertainment is 100 rings for the night. If you could two pieces of fruit, they can't be that great. Anyway, if you would like the specifics, please speak to one of you'd like to hire, and then they can tell you about themselves and what they're particularly good at. She smiles. But each one of my beauties will give you your ring's worth. I guarantee. Well, let me check them out. I guess I'm not gonna spend my money here, but we seem to have a guy over here, and the rest are women. Or unless these are also... No, yeah, there is the Gollum, Lorid, Timo, and Zotika. Zotika has got an exotic name, not just because of the name itself, because it kind of... but it sounds nice. I also like Timo, although Timo is a guy's name, as in Timo Glock. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. It might be for... Sure. Do people really... Do they actually use these things? What things? What are you talking about? I don't see anything. Sure. Okay. Well, whatever you say, man. Do these guys good drink is hard to come by. Yeah, I think that the guy talking to Lori, that guy with Lori likes me. Smiled at me. Really? Good for you, man. Go for it. Man or woman? I can tell. Maybe I could if I zoomed in. It's probably a woman. Looks like a little bit, maybe. She's really drunk though. Really, really drunk. Let's just talk to the... Oh, I can go over here first. Yep. Loot before hose. Let's see. We have ourselves a bronze dagger. That's not anything interesting. Let's just save the game before anything happens. The young woman smiles, her eyes widening with innocence. Welcome to Lethian's mistress, Fatebinder, she says, blushing lightly. My name is Zotika, she giggles. Are you here to teach me the ways of the world? Nah, I don't think so. I'll return. Yeah, see you later. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna... Unless there's quests there. I'm gonna look into that later, but off camera, just to see if there's quests. And on we go. Oh, I missed something over there. Let's get that.
I can't.
You can. Shut up. Okay, got some good money right there, of course. That if I had to buy that, that'd be very expensive. I think it's supposed to be like that simply because
this is interesting.
You're not supposed to buy that stuff. So
sorry,
we got something.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Shut up about that. What do we have over here? Frozen shackle. Sounds like a good thing. Let's see if you can use it. Who can use this? So this thing gives you, when critically hit, damages 20 to 30 frost based on 1624 versus dodge with radius. Do you have anything here? 15 to 23. So you're the best one to do damage. 16 to 29. Yeah, he's definitely the best one, especially because when critically hit and he's the one to take damage. We got some parries over here. Plus health every 6 seconds. Plus 1% health. I think that is this is a very nice one. I think I prefer the parry over here. At least for right now, and that one over there, that's this is a really good item. It's a lot of damage, 20 to 30. it's a lot of damage, a big amount. Of course, it's gonna be depleted. I mean, it's gonna be reduced based on the magical resistance of the enemies, but you know, it's still a pretty big amount. Who's this guy? We got Oathbound. Are those? Yeah, those are the names of their station. We got Merchant Helena over there. We came through here first, so let's go over this way and explore through here. Of course, I remind you, I'm looking. Do these guys say anything? I would check out the merchants around town. They always have something that'll catch your eye. Yeah,
can't do that.
That's good. No, I can check out the merchants. It's fantastic. It's fine. But I would like to check out the traders. Let's see where we are. We got a couple of settlers over there. We're going into Sirin's sanctuary. Is she here? No, she can't be. No, she's Scarlet Chorus. She's yeah, right? Yeah, Sirin's sanctuary. Why the hell? She can't be here. No. This is how she ensnared them, right? No, she is. Is it the wrong? Am I mistaking? No, it's her. I forgot about her face. Look at her face down here. Sorry. Look at her face down there. Yeah. I got a little bit of loyalty on her. Maybe using her to get to the voices of Nerat would be a good idea. Let's see. Sirin stands here, surrounded by a group of villagers. She speaks to them in soft, dulcet tones, holding them hypnotized with her hand motions. Her headdress flashes as she speaks, and you are unable to tell if it's a trick of the light or the gem in it is actually glowing. She is swept up in her oration and seems completely unaware you've arrived. There is a lull in her conversation, and she opens her eyes.
Well, look who's here. And what brings you to Lethian's Crossing? Can't imagine it's the scenery or the quaint locals. Have you come to spoil my fun?
She frowns a little, momentarily lost in thought.
Tunon probably insisted you find me, didn't he? Because we can't let Sirin have any fun, can we? Let's control her. Let's tell her what she can and can't do. Let's use her to destroy nations.
As she speaks, the crowd around her appears agitated and the air in the room grows heavy and warm. Suddenly she smiles.
But enough of that talk. What do you think of my followers?
She makes a motion over the group gathered at her feet. As she speaks, you feel a peaceful serenity washing over you. The crowd calms and breathing becomes easier. She's like a teenager Saruman sort of thing. Saruman had the gift of voice. With his voice, he would cast basically mind-controlling spells, which could be just pursued as him being very persuasive, but, well, she is clearly more than that. She's an illusionist, at least because of the thing over there. But let's see. Very nice, as long as you don't let it get out of hand. Sirin, didn't we have this problem already? That's an interesting thing. I don't want to draw her wrath, though. I want her to be loyal to me, I think. You shouldn't be doing this, Sirin. These people don't truly love you. You're manipulating them. That's an interesting thing. But I don't think she wants to hear that. She's telling me quite clearly that she wants to have fun. So, and besides, she's telling me also quite clearly that she doesn't want to be told what she can and can't do. And I just go on and say, you shouldn't be doing this? No, let's go with this one. I think that's going to bring loyalty a little bit. Very nice, as long as you don't let it get out of hand.
Oh, stop that, Fatebinder. It's not like I'm hurting anyone. Well, at least not yet.
She laughs, and the feeling in the room boys, just elates. I can't pronounce that, I have no idea how to pronounce that. You smile without even realizing you wanted to. Yeah, so... Enough of this, Sirin. I want you to join me. Oh, maybe I do. Actually, that would be an interesting idea. Yeah, enough of this, Sirin. I want you to join me. Someone with your power needs help directing it.
Why on earth would you want that? I can't imagine you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, Tunon must have had a hand in this. Or Nerat. Maybe I'd rather stay here where people won't insist on ordering me around all the time.
No, so that's the key for her. Easy enough. Yeah, really, the reason why, I'm not sure I'm gonna tell her, but the reason why is because I want to use her and her knowledge of Nerat, which is probably little, but still, best I can do. And she's beneath me at this point. And she's an Archon as well, so getting another Archon under my my wing would be an interesting thing. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna send her away instead of Lantry, because we can only have four guys in the party. I would love to be able to get more, just because, you know, there's more characters and all that, but we'll see. We have talked to Lantry a bunch, and he doesn't seem that developed of a character anyway, so having her around, because she's the main player, having her around might be good. And Barrick, now that I speak of it, Barrick isn't really showing any promise in just being story dependent, so he might go away as well. We'll see how that goes.
Although, you did activate one of the spires, so your power is something I could learn from, and you are right. I'm certainly not going to make any significant advances staying here with a bunch of nobodies worshipping me. Watching you in action could give me the edge I need to unlock a spire of my own. Fine. I will allow you the glorious gift of my presence in your party.
Come with me, Sirin.
Well then, let's go. If you're gonna teach me the wonders of the world, it's not gonna happen here.
Yep. Okay, let's just hope. Okay, can't do this. That's quite... Yeah, party's full. We're gonna need to dismiss Lantry. The problem with dismissing Lantry is that he has stuff that I don't want him to lose. So I'm not really sure if I can select a party manager, but she's gonna be with me for right now. Do I want that? Do I want that? I talked to Lantry about everything, right? Well, she's gonna... I'm not gonna get her right now. I think... He's... Having her is gonna be better, I think. And she's gonna cast buffs and stuff like that. And we're at a point where the only thing that Lantry does have, and that I would want, is the mighty buff of mightiness. That, and his abilities as well. He's actually a pretty good character, but I'm gonna go with her to see how she is. And there we go. We got our new friend. We have a new, well, friend. We'll see about that. Lantry also fears me a little bit too much, I think. So, ooh, I can allocate all these points to her. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna look into that later. I just want to see, and she has a bunch of abilities here, and I'll tell you about these later. For right now, I will not. And I'll just continue on my journey. This teeth bucket is teeth? I don't know what that is.
I got it.
Huh? What did it say? This teeth bucket is almost overflowing with items and rings for Sirin. It would appear she is doing well for herself. Can I get the stuff? No. I mean, oh, auto looted. Okay, good. I got the stuff already. 15 rings, 15 bronze rings, mind you. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff right there. Let's make sure that Lantry didn't drop his stuff, and I think he didn't. So he's got a bunch of stuff equipped. I also have some stuff over here that I would like to wear because I am that kind of guy. It's a little bit better armor. Are these ones better? Crush fire, and that would be precision and deflection. I'm gonna go with that. Might be a little bit better. As for you, lady, that's 11%. I don't know. What about you? Yeah, she's a spellcaster. I'm gonna need to give her proper... let's go with this one over here. I'm gonna need to give her proper stuff. As for armor, you have this one. That's definitely better than yours right there, and you can't use any armor. Can't unlock that, unfortunately. So this item is sealed to Barrick. Yes, and cannot be removed. So it doesn't say anything about when we'll be able to remove that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We're running out of time, so I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Tyranny. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.